Peace, fam. How are you? Hope all is well. Checking on you guys. Watching uh Babylon's seventh hour run out the sand on the hourglass, right? This is what I came for, right? This is what I came for. I will do a video later on tonight, but I want to do this real quick because we need to help our sister Vicky Dillard, right? I was watching her channel and she was speaking about I ain't gonna speak on it because see, I already told y'all, right? I already told y'all what was getting ready to pop off, especially for this new year. You can see it all in YouTube before time, right? And especially with the events that's taking place all around this country, right? Not just the state capital or the capital in Washington, D.C., right? Because D.C. is not a state, it's a district. But anyway, just the foolishness. So I really didn't like the fact that she was in the middle of her statement, but she was talking about the lady that got murdered yesterday, right? So I feel as though if you start calling these people's names or things of that nature, right, they're going to start flagging you. And they have algorithms in their system. So if you say a certain word, right, if their algorithms pick up that word, they probably have it in the system to just automatically shut you down. It really don't be a lot of goddamn people sitting in offices watching you and all that. Yeah, you do have a security system like that, but I don't think so for YouTube. It's more so dealing with the algorithms, right? And then they may have if they feel as though I'll tell you what it is. If they feel as though it's you dangerous or a threat, right? Then they send it over to the CIA or the FBI and things of that nature. Put you on a red flag list, right? And watch you. I know. I already know how this thing works, right? Didn't I tell y'all we need to fall back real quick? But this is what I want everybody to do that has monetized pages, right? Or if you know somebody that has monetized pages, because you can't email YouTube about the situation unless you have monetized pages. You have 1,000 and something followers. I already told you I don't do a lot of people on my page. However, there are a lot of people on my page that know somebody that knows somebody. So I wanted to put that word out there just in case. We got to support one another when we see these type of things taking place, and we spend our money and get these ratings up for these to enrich these people, right? We're gonna have to sit down and talk about that. You're gonna have to put her back up there, and I don't really care who it is. That's our sister, you know what I mean? And God, right? Whether people like or dislike, that's not the issue here. You know what I mean? We're gonna support one another. We ain't going for that. But let me explain. Let me share something with you guys. I went to the store, right? I went to the store earlier, and it was getting a little dark outside anyway, right? But I said okay, cause I'm making this vegetable soup. But anyway, I went to the store, and it was light outside when I went in the store, right? It was still light outside when I went in the store. So I got to shopping, and then it got a little, you know, by the time I got to and this was the deep part. When I got to the cash register, right, I was getting ready to pay for my food, right? And all the lights in the grocery store went out, right? Not only did the lights in the grocery store go out, all of the cash registers, right? All the lights on the cash register, everything was black. Only lights that we had, right, was the people in the parking lot that had their lights on their cars. Everything around me in that moment was pitch black, right? But I was standing at the front, so we did have a little light. So the guy in there, because I was at the international market, right? So the guy in there, he's Asian, right? So I could see I could sense the fear on everybody, right? Word is mine. I could sense the fear on everybody, even in the dark. In the dark, their fear, right, was speaking volumes, right? And, people now are on the edge of because of what took place yesterday and it's because to me, it's been taking place for hundreds of years, 6,660 to be exact. It's just that yesterday they got a reality check. So they was thinking terrorist attack. I could sense it in them. I said, listen, I told the Asian dude, I said, listen, I know you might be scared of whatever's going on. I said, but let me out of this store. Right? I don't want to be in this store. Whatever's getting ready to take place, I don't want to be in this store. Okay? So let me tell you, all of the cashiers and shit ran to the back. When I finished, it was just me, him, and I think like two cashiers that seemed to be little soldiers in there, right? But everybody else took their scary ass to the back. I said, let me let me up out of this store, right? So I walked, right? Got out. I started walking, right? And it was still pitch black. Only thing, like I was on the main strip, so the lights from the cars, right, was really like guiding me where I needed to go. Mind you, I walked past two graveyards. It's pitch black outside, right? But what didn't have, and why I didn't have any fear? Because both of those graveyards have my ancestors in it, right? So I was like, look at this. You see it, ancestors? Look at this shit here, right? So, along with other things, I had no fear, whatever was going on. So I get to the top of the hill, right? All I see is police everywhere, cops everywhere. With so many cops, it was mind-boggling. Now, mind you, where they were located, right, is a neighborhood of white supremacy, right? It's the low life Europeans who children is on like meth and heroin and walk up and down the street with no mask on and be doing crazy shit, right? Yeah, that part. But they were in there. They had the SWAT teams. They had the police, right? They had the people that work on the streets, the flaggers and stuff, construction work, all that shit. But you could tell because when I came through, I was right there, right? I was across the street. But when I looked down the street, all I seen was police, SWAT teams, and I'm telling you, it's some shit popping off. Stay vigilant, right? Stay vigilant. Stay in the house if possible. If you need to go outside, make sure you got your Kit Kat bar. Because I'm telling you, and that's what I was like. When I was walking, I was whistling and I was whistling like, listen, I don't care if it's in the day or like, don't put your hands on me. I don't give a fuck what's going on out here, to be honest. Sorry for cursing you guys, but y'all know I got warrior spirit in me. I don't really have time to be playing around. I already know that we at war. We've been at war. Some people are just figuring out that we at war, right? So I wanted to do that. If you brothers and sisters got monetary pages, right? Write YouTube an email, right? And tell them we want our sister Vicky's show back on Fly Nubian Queen as soon as possible. Somebody flagged her and all that old crazy stuff. I don't really like to get into all types of shit on in the cyber world, right? However, that right there must be addressed. And I would do that for any of you, right? Can't censor us. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When they start censoring us and we don't have any voice anymore, especially black people. Not black people like the Bible and Jesus. Well, they like the internet too. They like it the same way. So once you start fucking with stuff like that, black people going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem with black people in this country, right? Right now, we real humble watching the shenanigans going on. I just looked at it and laughed because you know what I was thinking about? I said, they did that shit before we came outside with George Floyd. So watch what happens when everybody get fed up with their ass moving forward. Nobody has time for this foolishness. There will be law and order in this country. And we don't care about the law and order they set for themselves. We're talking about the law and order we're going to set for ourselves moving forward, right? That's what that's going to be. Ain't no more examining me. And I don't really care. I've been said it, you know, I have a law degree. And when I was studying Thurgood Marshall and Charles Hamilton Houston, you know what I mean? That's all everything people talking about now, you know, as far as what they saw yesterday, I've been aware of it. Right? And I've been trying to wake and shake my brothers and sisters for the longest time, but a lot of people don't want to pay attention. But now you getting ready to see it in 5D because they're getting bolder with it. See, I don't want to really get into all of that. I really don't, right? But I want y'all to be safe, be vigilant, keep your eyes open, right? Always keep you some candy on you, right? I don't give a fuck what these people talking about. We at war, right? There's no such thing as their laws anymore. They already showed us their dysfunction, right? And what they're the lengths that they are willing to go, right? They also assaulted a sister yesterday down there in D.C., right? They caught that bitch, but the guards ain't pleased with it. You understand? The guards ain't pleased with it, right? She was in D.C. minding her business, a sister, and they beat the shit out of her, and but they had them on. They videotaped it, right? See, we don't care about what y'all do to each other, but now y'all gonna put your hands on a sister. You got a problem. I already told them. I mean, I ain't here to entice anything. I'm just letting you know, ain't nobody scared of these motherfuckers. Not like how they think we are. We're not scared. We're humble in the moment. We follow our vibes. We don't really follow man, right? Mankind, kind of a man, but more so a beast in their actions, right? Barbaric. That being said, keep your vibrations high, you guys. Stay safe, stay vigilant. If anybody has a monetized page, go and help our sister Vicky out and send YouTube an email, okay? Send them an email and let them know we want her back up and running like yesterday, right? That being said, keep your vibrations high, you guys. I'm out. Peace.